No way to win. Nails in on coffin.
Hey everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood Uncle Pete here, and this is my series, Nails in a Coffin, where we learn that with great kills, there must also come great nails. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you are new here, you can read what Nails in a Coffin is all about in the section down below, because these videos aren't really film reviews, rather a breakdown of the kills, and I evaluate how well that victim responded to their attack. Well, it is the summertime, so why not cover the first big summer blockbuster? You saw the title, released in 1975. I'm covering Jaws, directed by legend Steven Spielberg. This has got probably one of the most iconic scores in film history with only a few notes. John Williams really did something incredible here. But we know why this movie is great. It's just fantastic. And this is not a film review, like I said. We're talking about the depths, and I'm going to rate how well that victim responded. So let's get our feet wet, go for a swim as we give Jaws some nails in the coffin. Real quick shout out to my good friend Josh Spiegel from the movie Timelines. This July is the 8th anniversary of his channel. Happy anniversary, Josh. This video is for you since I know Jaws is one of your favorite horror movies. I hope you enjoy it. And also, please go check out Josh's channel and his movie, The Last Amityville Movie. Really great, fun, found footage movie. I know you're going to enjoy it. I'll have links to everything in the description down below. And if you check out the movie, you may even see a friendly neighborhood face in there. We didn't have to wait long for our first victim. At just 4 minutes in, we get Chrissy, who was attending a beach party. She decides to go for a late night swim in the ocean with the young suitor. They're both running to the ocean while stripping off their clothes. He's drunk and falls down a small sandbank, while Chrissy does run right into the water. The young Chrissy is treading water waiting for the young man, but he's too drunk to make it in there. So suddenly she is attacked from below by an unseen force. She's screaming, being thrashed around in the water, dragged back and forth, and there's really nothing she can do. Momentarily, she does grab onto a buoy for a moment, but it doesn't really work. She's dragged away, pulled under the water, and killed. Young Chrissy is getting the first set of nails for Jaws, and I'm going to award her 2 nails in a coffin. My instinct was to say she wasn't smart for going for a late night skinny dip in the ocean with no lifeguards around, but that's just me personally. I'm not a beach or really an ocean person, so I guess I have a bias there. But trying to be fair here, this is something she probably has done before, and when she was attacked, she did scream, she did try and get away. She even momentarily grabbed onto that buoy, but she was overpowered by Bruce. She did try and fight to get away from the shark, but I do feel it was foolish for her to go swimming late at night, so I'm stuck in the middle, so I do feel that 2 nails in a coffin is pretty fair for Chrissy. Moving on to the next kill, and it's one of the most famous kills in horror history. On a beautiful summer day, the beach is teeming with people, all enjoying the sun and surf. Police Chief Martin Brody is watching over the water, where young Alex Kittner is amongst all the beachgoers enjoying a swim. Everybody's unaware of the danger below. Alex is on a small raft, splashing in the water, having a great time. Then Bruce attacks and kills Alex in the middle of the water, right off the beach. This is soon noticed by all the beachgoers, and all they can do is watch in horror as Alex is killed. We don't see too many kid deaths in movies, and this is a big one for the horror genre, but I'm going to give Alex 2 nails in a coffin. The kid did nothing wrong at all. He only went for a dip in the ocean along with many other people. The whole town thought the shark that killed Chrissy was caught and killed. They assumed it was safe to go back in the water. So I like a lot of the kills here. I rate on nails in a coffin. This one had the victim in the wrong place at the wrong time through no real fault of their own. So in those cases, the victim typically gets 2 nails in a coffin, and that is what I'm going to award young Alex. We don't get our next death till about an hour into the film. The mayor refuses to close the beach because tourism. It's the 4th of July, so the beach must remain open, I guess. We all know this was a bad decision on his part. The beach is packed with people enjoying the day, going for dips in the ocean, laying in the sand. However, there are boats in the water looking for any signs of any other sharks. Bruce wasn't lurking off the beach. Instead, he was in a nearby estuary. Unaware of the impending danger, a man paddled his canoe while talking to some kids on their boat. This man's boat was hit by the shark, throwing him overboard. He tries to get on his overturned craft, but Bruce grabs him, pulls him under, and kills him. This unnamed canoe rider earned himself 2 nails in a coffin, just like the other kills I've rated so far. They were all in the wrong place at the wrong time. This fault really falls on the mayor for not closing the beach. The man, like Alex, assumed the water was safe, and they pretty much lied to because of the mayor. This guy here also did try and get out of the water once he was knocked in it. He really didn't waste any time, just Bruce was too close and got him, leaving him with 2 nails in the coffin. This brings up our final death in Jaws, and it's a good one. We're at the end of the film where Bruce has disabled the orca by jumping on the stern. It's sinking with Quint and Brody still on board. Quint was back aft, sliding towards the man-eating shark. The stern of the ship is underwater, and it's sinking fast. Bruce is also right there at the edge of the ship. Quint is kicking that shark and fighting him off with all his might. However, Quint eventually slides into the shark's mouth, and he's killed and pulled under the water. I mean, there's really only one rating I can give Quint. 4 nails in the coffin. Quint was one tough SOB. I loved his monologue about the sinking of the USS Indianapolis. Some of you may know I spent 22 years in the Navy, and I actually studied the events of the USS Indianapolis. The way Quint told that story was just movie gold. He was a hard, tough man with the hatred for sharks. He was kicking and fighting Bruce until his last breath. He wanted to catch and kill this shark at all costs. He didn't make it easy for that shark at all. I think this is how you exit a movie with 4 nails in the coffin, with the big F you to the thing that's killing you. That's what Quint did. This is just an all day long, for me, this is a 4 nail in the coffin death. We don't know how the movie ends. Now, I don't nail animal or creature deaths in nails in a coffin, and nothing's going to change here, but I will show the ending to this near perfect horror movie.
Smile, you son of a...
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Those are all my nails in a coffin for Jaws. Here's a look of all the nails I've awarded. Here's the average nails in a coffin for the film, which is 2.5 nails, which is definitely on the higher side for my nails in a coffin averages. But I believe it does fit well for this movie, since 3 of the victims only went for a swim in the ocean, and I gave them 2 nails in a coffin. Of course, we did have that 1 4 nail in the coffin kill. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see you here in a few weeks. I'm going to take a couple weeks off from Nails in a Coffin. I am writing a book, and I want to spend some time on that. Also, June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, so take some time to work on that. If you have any guy friends out there, give them a call and check on them, see how they're doing. But I promise I will be back, and I'll see you in a few short weeks for another episode of Nails in the Coffin. Where's that sound coming from? I'll go...